Tag teams?
Tag teams are different. I enjoy tag teams, but I can even handle a little bit of trios action. But once you get into
once in a while, yes,
it's gonna be a 10-man tag team match, player. But we're here Friday night. Your main spider can put your mom in the figure 4 leg lock. Follow the Friday Night Your YouTube page. That's all you gotta do. Nothing crazy and too hard, but we got Afro Comedy here, Menace and Jackie O here. For this match. So we're here to review not only Payback, All Out, and then we're gonna do Best Wrestling Finisher Name Tournament.
Ooh,
interesting.
That's the name.
Why are we talking about All Out though? Because that was kind of.
So we talked about All In, and
because it was the
All In. Okay,
okay.
All right, my bad. We're talking about the Wembley joint. All right, my bad.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Chicago joint with no CM Punk. So
we're talking about All Out. That's all. That's not.
I said
No, the All In.
So
I thought All In was at Wembley.
All In was at Wembley. All Out is in Chicago.
That's what I thought.
You were talking about Chicago, so
the non-scene, listen, I know Chicago's is not the greatest wrestling market like AEW thinks it is, because if you had that in Philly without the Philly personification, we just would have threw stuff in a ring and so.
But it's crazy that firing CM Punk. Are we going to talk about how fucking this was a setup for Punk?
Wild.
It's not a setup, but
I mean, I can.
No.
I can
listen,
see that, dude.
I'm not saying.
Look at him.
Listen, I'm not saying Punk's not responsible for his actions. I don't want that to come off.
But here comes the but.
But TK was looking for a way that he wouldn't have to buy CM Punk out of his contract, because he's more worried about being popular than actually making money. He's more worried that the Cucamonga kids fucking and good old Kenny Omega. I love Kenny on certain days. Certain days I don't.
Olivier.
I tried not to. You see, I almost called him Twinkle Toes McFingerbang, but I stopped myself.
Twinkle Toes.
All right,
but they were trying to get him out of here.
We can get the Punk at the end.
So they used the youngest member of the California clique to get him out of there.
Not
good old Jack Perry.
Jesus Christ. All right, so if you watch Payback, it did open with the ladies probably matching.
This is the best women's match of the year.
I
don't know. We're not gonna act like Rhea Ripley hasn't.
Wow.
Trish Stratus. Rhea Ripley hasn't had a banger since Mania, but anyways,
Mania was this year, nigga.
There's still cage match.
I'm
sorry. It was this year.
The steel cage match is better than Rhea and Charlotte. I'm sorry.
That Damian Priest match against Bad Bunny was.
I can see it. I'm not a Trish fan though.
I know, but you gotta respect what she does. That's all.
I don't know. When I was a kid, Trish Stratus came to the city I live in as a police officer.
Thank you, Trish.
Did you see how fine she was on top of that? Not that makes any sense. It doesn't have to do with the match.
Listen, Trish Stratus at the age of 48 took a super flush all the top of the cage.
She did.
She is the female Sting right now. It's that.
One thing I've noticed about Trish, when you really watch how she wrestles, that woman knows how to she knows how to ragdoll herself. She
can sell her ass off.
She understands how to move fluently in the ring, and that shit makes the match even.
But you got to remember, she came from an era where the dudes could haul off and hit you. You know what I mean? So she had to sell like she was getting knocked by a dude. So obviously when she sells like that for a female, it's going to look super fucking impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that Becky Lynch isn't already super fucking impressive.
Yeah,
she took a close fist and not from Nia Jax, so give her credit for that. I thought this was match of the night clearly.
Lena Fanine.
I don't know about that, but
I give it a 4.5. That's just me.
Okay, Dave.
I gave it a 4.
I give it a 4.
I'm sorry, Dave Von Meltzer, because you're black.
I'm gonna be that nigga. I give it a 4.5 to 5.
I'm gonna be that nigga.
That shit was really when I watched the match. I remember when I started watching, I said to myself, "All right, let's see what they do," because I've seen Becky and Trish how many times now. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna be the best match because it's the last one. But I
don't know, man.
Ain't no way I was gonna sit there and think I'm about to watch arguably the best match of the year. I'm about to watch the best women's match of the year. None of that shit was in my brain. And then when I'm watching this shit transpire and I'm seeing all the sequences, how everything is just flown together, and by the end of the match, they got me so locked in where I literally can't figure out who's gonna win. That shit, yeah, like that's
no,
how you do
okay.
that shit right.
I like that. I like the way you said that. Not knowing who's gonna win.
I watched this match. I'm trying to zero out my misogyny for this. Did anyone actually believe that Trish was gonna win this? Because I didn't, not remotely.
But it's the story of the match.
Yeah, see, I
did
think
like
she was gonna win.
Exactly.
Dangling off the steel cage, hanging on by her legs, like stuff like that. So like certain spots are just like she didn't have to do that.
No, she definitely, bruh, for 48, 49 years old, bro, still being in the ring, that's almost Sting levels of being in it to win it. But it just, I don't know.
Let's give it.
I wouldn't go that far with like the 4.5 or 5 stars, but like
I didn't say 5. I'm just saying 4. If I'm curving for a women's match and a gimmick match,
it was a dope match. But like
I gave it a 4. It was a 3.5 in my heart, but I give it a 4 because it resonated with people, regardless of how I feel about wrestling.
The reason why I gave it a 4 because the stipulations of it, Trish being the age that she's in, and being that it was a stale like feud.
This is the match they should have had at SummerSlam.
But Becky and Zoe Starks had a great match on Raw, and then this match was also great, and nobody put any faith into it, really, to tell you the truth. So I mean,
they worked it like it was the first match on the card.
And I think right there, that makes it even better in my opinion, because a lot of people like myself was not going into it with a lot of faith. But then they showed what they showed and completely made me do the meanest 180 and appreciate what the fuck they actually was doing.
When Trish hit that sloppy widow's peak, it was still a slapper.
No, yeah, the fact that they pulled out a widow's peak, and I was saying to myself, when was the last time you seen someone pull out a fucking widow's peak?
Which was a great finish. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that, and I think that brings a different factor to the match itself, because it's like, if we look at it in a specific perspective where it's like we not necessarily think it's going to be this all-time banger, and it turns out to be a classic, I would say I don't. Makes it better.
I never underestimate Becky in a match, because Becky Lynch.
That's what I'm saying.
Pulled off super amazing matches time and time again. They were
working on this for a very long time.
Because the story was getting stale, so I thought the match wasn't going to be peak.
Well, like I'm talking about the performers themselves. Like, would you think they're going to like not be working on this match for all this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew this was going to be good. You got two, like, veteran performers. They know what they're doing. They were going to go out there and put on a goddamn good show, especially since they got snuffed a little bit. In before.
Well, yeah, I mean, in terms of just creativity,
I expected that, dude. I expected
it to be a good match just because of who was in it.
But as good as it was,
as good as it was,
maybe not.
You can't nothing go past these guys.
Hey, you can check the records. You can go follow me on Twitter, folks. You can check the timeline.
I don't post anything, but don't be a mark. That's all I'm trying to say.
I won't be Chad Gable's kids.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, shout out to that little girl. She sold her ass off, bruh.
Shout out to her. Shout
out to Chad Gable.
Yo, why? She sold it? No, she probably thought that shit was real. She's a child.
No, bro. I feel like as a parent, you have to tell your kids this isn't real. It's some kind of torture, them thinking that you're actually getting beat to fuck every night.
The Mark tears were real. I seen.
Rose ain't tell his kids.
No, okay. Well, and we look at Gold Dust. That's what's not telling your kids.
Hold on, I guess they went straight to mid United States title.
Yeah, that was
Austin Theory been mid.
That was a nasty match. Austin Theory.
Anytime I can shit
over the barrel, I don't like
it.
I mean, it was just mid on mid.
I'm mad as shit. Austin Theory should have won this match if they won.
Fuck Austin Theory.
What else?
No, Austin Theory is pure gold in the ring. The booking isn't his fault. His shit booking is not his fault. That kid is better than most fucking vets at his age, bro. He's 24, 25 years old, and he's impeccable in the ring.
And
Randy Orton at that
Can I
age?
go ahead and talk my shit on Austin Theory real quick?
Evolve Austin Theory. You got a point. WWE main roster Austin, not so much.
Can I go ahead and just talk my shit real quick on Austin Theory? Like, I think that boy is disgustingly overrated because, first of all, his character as a heel is, bro, that shit is weak.
He's not raised.
This is booking problems, though.
He's not overrated because no one likes him.
See, I hear that all the time when people say like, "Oh, you can't blame his heel work because of his book." It's like, it doesn't matter how he's booked. Like, if he's a mid heel and he doesn't have a good character, he's not a good character. He's a mid heel. Like, the way that he should be a babyface. The way he's portraying himself isn't intriguing. And like, even when he tries to really be that douchey asshole, I get remnants of a young Dolph Ziggler. When he was doing the selfie shit, I was like, okay, that's just a recycled Tyler Breeze gimmick from NXT. Now, when he's doing something else, I'm like, bro, he's going back to being like a young shitty Seth Rollins. Like, every time they try to do something with him as a heel, it's like, okay, you can clearly tell that he's doing remnants of somebody else. He doesn't have an actual appealing character as a heel. Now, he's definitely got the look. That boy chills with the fucking bone and he can rustle his ass off, just like you said. I ain't going to downplay that by any means.
Listen, Cena called it. Cena called it. Just like, if you don't have a personality, you don't have a character, this match won't mean shit.
That's exactly.
But that's always how wrestling's been, though. You can be amazing if the character's garbage. Then what are we talking about? But we've seen Austin Theory. We've seen this kid, and like I said, there's still so much upside on him. It's not funny. With as young as he is, he's not been accident prone. He's not been super injury. He's not been plagued with all these early time injuries, bro. I feel like he had that weight of Vince McMahon on his shoulders, and it just sort of stuck. And it is what it is. Hopefully, we find a time to switch Austin babyface.
I will give you this. He's still working on being a sports entertainer.
Vince McMahon's apprentice, yo. Who was ever gonna make? How was that ever gonna get you anywhere?
What?
Being Vince McMahon's apprentice on screen when Vince McMahon's heat now is considerably different from the heat that he entertained during the Attitude Era.
But he's away from Vince now. He's not carrying
exactly. But I'm saying the stain is still there because Austin Theory shouldn't be a heel. Austin,
you know what he needs, and it doesn't.
He needs to be a baby face.
You remember? Okay, so I'll bring up this. Remember Curtis Axel?
Oh Lord!
So you got a third generation superstar. Great physique, okay personality. Hey, let's put Paul Heyman on this guy. It didn't work. He got the Intercontinental Championship. Kept putting Mr. Perfect out there. Oh, that's his daddy now. So I mean, some things just don't work.
And I feel like Austin Theory as a heel is one of these things that just isn't going to work. Because then you see all the videos of all the kids and him taking pictures and smiles, and it's just not. They're not going to match.
So if you're saying his age is 24, 25, he has to find his way. He has time to find his way before whatever. But I think Austin Theory, he's solid in the ring. His personality is just shit.
Ataxia was one of the best finishers we've seen in forever. Why he switched it, I don't know, but
safer. He's playing it safer. That's
all. That A-Town down is fucking wild.
It is. In comparison to Ataxia, it's hot garbage.
Oh God. I get his match a 3, I guess. Ray pulled out some Ray moves, so I mean, it's solid.
You're nicer than me. I give it like a 2.5.
I'll give it a 2.53.
Ray pulled out vintage Ray. So
I've been watching Ray since I was a kid. I love Ray Mysterio, but
all right. So the next match we got on here, LA Knight and
let me talk to you.
Yeah.
John Cena, the special guest referee.
Get him in the core.
We don't know, but
this match wasn't too bad. It really wasn't too bad.
If you'd have told me John Cena was going to work so well, I saw a lot of people say I loved John Cena as the referee. He made shit work, bro.
I mean, it was kind of overly overly booked a little bit on Cena's part, a tad bit, but a solid match. We all knew who was gonna win. So if we're gonna get John
What's up,
Cena
fellas?
again, Vape's in the building. If we're gonna get John Cena versus The Miz one more time, maybe, I don't know, but there's not really a great highlight of this match. It's just
they got him for 7 weeks straight of TV.
Yeah, shout out to the writer's strike. So you got Cena for 7 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, if there's anyone you can do something with in 7 weeks, it's John Cena. Especially now that they fixed the bald spot, yo.
Wait. So the writers of WWE is on strike too?
No, I don't think that. I don't think they're on strike. But John Cena, all the movies and stuff he's been working on, have been put on hold while the writers' strike's going on. So
no, I get his match about a 2.5, if anything.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? Solid 3.5.
Jesus.
Let me talk to you.
No, I'll give it a good probably 3.5. It wasn't a bad
God.
Bruh, come on. Let me talk to you, Cam.
Hey,
overly booked.
I just had a conversation with some people, right? I wanted to know, is Gunther the best Intercontinental Champion in history?
Yes, he's better than Honky Tonk Man.
Sir,
Fuck Honky Tonk Man.
Put some respect on Gunther's name.
Please record this part and say why.
Okay, because the Honky Tonk Man was carried by fucking better names. Somebody tried to say, oh, Honky Tonk Man sold out goddamn Madison Square Garden 10 times. No, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. These niggas, come on. Fucking Honky Tonk Man? What are we talking about? This nigga's gimmick was an Elvis impersonator.
Listen, Gunther, strength of schedule.
Look, and Gunther, every time
dominance.
you see a Gunther match, you know for a damn fact, it don't matter who the fuck he's wrestling against. You about to watch a good ass Gunther match.
Banger.
And you gonna know that this motherfucker is gonna whoop their ass because that's just how he is. When I watched previous Intercontinental Champions and I've seen Honky Tonk Man matches, them shits are flat out boring. I would flat out
garbage.
Say that shit is boring. When you watch a Gunther match, if someone ever said to me that they bored watching the Gunther match, I can't respect their wrestling opinion because I know that's just a flat out lie. You know what I'm saying? But when you see someone like Gunther that doesn't even need to have long lasting storylines, he just goes out there and just whoops this contender's ass. The next one,
Listen,
he's got real final boss energy.
We all know the IC. We all know the IC Mount Rushmore.
Gunther,
Miz,
Razor
Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
Who was the last one?
Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah, that's exactly my lose. Yeah.
But
I don't know what. Okay, I have Chris Jericho bias. I'm not a Chris Jericho fan. I've never been a Chris Jericho fan. I will never be a Chris Jericho fan. And yes, before anyone yes, I've watched the matches from All Japan all the way through WCW into WWF and E. I've seen it all.
Okay, yeah.
The people that I was having this conversation with were saying that you got people like Chris Jericho or Eddie Guerrero or The Miz.
All better than Gunther?
All better than Guerrero.
Eddie, that's crazy. Because what if any of those people you named had the kind of air around this title that Gunther
Miz
had?
Versus Dolph Ziggler matches are match was better than every Gunther Reigns title match. That's
a lie.
That's a
bold-faced lie.
With the Dolph Ziggler gets fired if he loses.
Yeah. They said that
loser leaves town.
The only IC title match you can hold above Gunther is probably Luke Harper versus Dolph Ziggler at TLC.
Wait, hold on. What about wasn't Stone Cold Bret the Hitman Hart for the IC title?
Well, we're only going to talk about WrestleMania.
So. Okay, I'm just saying.
I don't think so.
Bret Hart doesn't have bad matches though.
But I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I can think of is Triple H The Rock ladder match.
I'm gonna be honest.
I still love that match till this day.
You know what I'm saying? 98 SummerSlam. You feel me?
I think it was Extreme Rules 2016, 2015. The Miz, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Who the fuck else was in that match? Kevin Owens or whoever. That fatal four-way. That shit was
that might have been Battleground, maybe.
It was whatever that fatal four-way was. That shit was a straight bang, and it was the first match of the night too.
Finn Balor, Miz, and somebody else was there at WrestleMania.
Seth Rollins
won the title. That was a goodie.
That was a pretty good one.
But yeah. So worst match of the night.
Man,
Raquel just needs work, bro.
I think this shit went on way too long. I think if they tried to condense the
Mid.
Not on Rhea
it went
half
too
though.
long.
Rhea Ripley is goddamn. I can't get enough of her, bro.
Get Rhea and Bianca in the. Just do it.
But this made me sad because if you go back and look, Rhea and Raquel actually had a way better match on NXT back in the day.
Hold on. Well, you can do. Hold on. If they were smart, just do Rhea versus Shayna. Run it back.
That would slap regardless. There's no way. But I feel like this match was a lot of man. Raquel Gonzalez is good. She's got the look. She's a bigger girl. She can wrestle to a certain extent. I don't know if it's just. It feels like for some reason when she got up to the main roster, it was almost like a step back in the quality wise in the matches. And I don't know if it's just we're putting her in here with people who are accustomed to the bigger stage or what it is, but that match was just sloppy at points.
I feel like for me personally, since Raquel's got up to the main roster, like the one thing that I can definitively notice that like she don't have that she had in NXT is like she don't have that same believability of like she's that dominant ass kicking bitch.
It's because
like,
she's always smiling.
That's exactly what it is. She's portraying herself as this like happy, lovey-dovey, whatever type woman. It's like respectfully,
she's a happy woman with a strong back.
Like you need to
strong back,
and you need to be like kind of be like Shayna Baszler, come out here mean mugging and just ragdoll all of these bitches. You got the look for it. I think
she really does.
She got the look to be able to beat any bitch ass that she wants to on that roster. But they
except
just not
for Rhea
Ripley.
Ripley.
Except for Rhea Ripley.
Ripley.
This match is a 1.5. It is what it is. Whatever.
I won't do that to Rhea. I give this match a solid 2.5.
Do what you need to.
Because Rhea she tried to save Raquel in so many spots where it just. I know everyone, the one everyone talked, the power bomb spot where she tried to use she got caught on the ropes or whatever. It was just, it did go on too long too. It was too long of a match.
Huh? Score for what? Which match?
Rhea versus Raquel.
Out of what?
5.
2.5.
Menace.
I go about 2.
Jesus, so generous.
Bro, Rhea Ripley, bro. The WWE needs to use her to the best of her abilities because,
better opponents.
But she could be out of there, bro. They're gonna put her on a TV show or something eventually. Like someone's eventually gonna pay the money because she's good on the mic. She can do her own stunts. I mean, come on.
So one of the better matches of the night.
Fire.
This
Hilarious.
is
I get no say. Should I like exit this? Because like I can't even talk. So like, should I just leave?
It was such a
muted. The fuck?
I was gonna say you've been muted.
Yeah, because I'm being respectful.
What?
He had nothing nice to say about Rhea and Raquel.
No, he muted himself in a women's match. Got you.
No, I muted myself because I don't want external sounds to come through. That's all.
Well, you're fine. Nobody said anything, but
that match is a one though, because I had nothing to,
What? This tag match
that was a bit. That was a bit.
Fair enough. This tag match was hella fun. I thought the Swanton Bomb off the balcony, and he
damn near missed the whole.
He over rotated like. I got a screenshot of that shit. It was so crazy.
Kevin Owens
missed the whole.
That was ECW right there.
So Kevin Owens fucked himself on that one basically, but I complained about the overbooking for John Cena. This was overbooked as fuck, but it made sense.
Okay, I'm glad I thought you were gonna leave out the match. I love that. Even if it had to be a garbage, no rules match, I love it when my wrestling makes sense.
Overbooked, put on Penguins uniforms, hit people.
Okay, I did have a
That
problem
was
with that,
cool. No,
but
I
I'm sure
like
I'm sure it popped the crowd. You
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta pop the crowd, of
Well,
course.
they're also hockey fans too. So it's
exactly. It popped the
Yeah,
crowd.
hockey. And
come on, why not? Like goofy
Why
wrestling
not?
for life, right? I guess.
I like the
Right.
match. It was a good match.
so I believe in like the 4-year rule, kind of. That every stable should just win all the championships. Good stables, not bad ones. But you know, we just had the bloodline win all the chips for the most part, except for Sami Zayn, so he doesn't count. But now, shout out to
I
Judgment
mean,
Day.
Solo kind of doesn't count neither.
Solo
Yeah.
had North American title, but he couldn't bring it on the main roster for some odd reason.
But now Dom can though.
Yeah, no.
Dirty Dom can, but
Dirty Dom.
now that this
Because
is
he's been
great
in
for
jail.
Judgment Day.
Okay.
The best thing
He did serve some
WWE
hard
ever
times.
did was kick out Edge, so great stuff for them. Great match.
I love that this is all working out for the Judgment Day because let's be honest, Finn Balor deserves it.
And
was
Finn
about
Balor
to
got
say
the
that.
pin.
I just thought about something, yo.
More for me.
I think like if when Damian cashes in and he gets the world title, I think that when and around that time Dom is going to lose the North American title.
So you
But
said
I
an
think-
interesting thing. You said an interesting debate, but when Damian Priest cashes in, there's going to be no contract in the briefcase. We all know this, right?
You don't think they switched the contract
That would
over?
be really smart writing.
The
I'm not gonna lie to you.
switcheroo is
That would be
in.
really smart writing. I
I
didn't even
act
think
like
about
the
that.
switcheroo is not in.
No, I feel like at this point you can just use the brief. I feel like the
This
briefcase
is
is the contract.
That would be one of the nastiest switches.
This
I
will
wouldn't
be-
like that at all. I hope that
This
doesn't
will
happen.
be- like
This will be the
nothing like that.
only time they check for a contract in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh God.
That they what? That they
Nah,
what?
bro.
This would be. He's right. This would be the only fucking time in history that the referee takes the time to open it and look at the contract instead of just taking the briefcase and slapping
If
it.
there's no contract in it, like at all, then well, hold on. We never even seen a nigga pull a contract out, have we?
Well, no, because it never gets
Exactly.
opened
So,
until
like,
the end.
I mean, continuity wise, it still wouldn't make any sense.
No, hold
The
on.
only time I've
I
ever
still
seen
like
it, the only time I ever seen it opening when when Becky gave Oscar the title.
So the
Oh,
only
that's
way
true.
this would make sense, like purely just make sense, if Damian Sandow didn't have a custom briefcase and somebody else had a custom briefcase.
Brock had the
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 Brock
yeah, the
box.
boom box.
The
They put
beatbox,
they put the
So if
speaker
those
sticker.
two had
RVD
his
did,
hand,
RVD did, and
RVD had a
Mr.
custom.
Mr. Kennedy did.
They all had
Yeah,
custom.
he did.
That was a
Damn,
match.
Mr.
Kennedy was also, he was supposed to be
Mr.
like
Kennedy.
the man's son.
Mr.
apparently.
Kennedy.
That
Yeah,
man
one.
was nice.
So
man.
hold on. So obviously they don't have to check the briefcase. They could just like Finn Balor has the real briefcase,
I mean,
and
it
they
could
can
be
just be
fuckery.
like, it's gonna be fuckery, but Finn Balor's gonna be the world champion sooner than later.
Okay.
I'll be
I don't-
okay.
this is what I
Listen,
like.
I'm always okay with
I
that.
think the Judgment Day in the middle, right? My whole thing is, I think that in near future, after Dom loses the North American Championship, that they're gonna have the Judgment Day help Dom in Gunther's reign.
So I was
No, because
no.
listen,
And that'll give
this is what needs to
to
happen.
go for the world title.
No, because listen, the person that should end Gunther's reign, we know with the Jey Uso stuff going on, there's a trade that can go on because there's only one person that should. I don't know. I don't even want to think about ending Gunther's reigns yet.
That person's definitely Cody.
Well, you're probably gonna find
No.
out in the next hour.
Yeah, the trade's got to be Cody so he can get to Roman. But man,
Yeah,
you gotta think about long term what they're doing right now.
Let Chad Gable in
none of
that
that's
reign
gonna
and just
happen.
call it.
no, you know who
No,
should
that's
really
not
in that reign, but they're not on the right show. Let me talk to you,
Oh my god, y'all got
bruh. Tell me that's not how you fucking cement LA Knight getting over. Is him being the one to end
that will
Gunther's reign?
be
They
the
would be.
non-believable.
They would be magic together. They are so
So many levels
different.
they'll be unbelievable.
The stoic Gunther and the
You
outgoing.
believe that?
No, I
I
can't.
listen. Listen. I don't need to believe it if I'm thoroughly entertained.
He's a, well.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It is sports entertainment, and the fans also do rule. But if you look at their trajectory of their storylines, none of that. None of this shit.
I like it.
I'm
Anybody got scores for this tag match?
3.5.
3.5.
It was solid. Yeah, it did what it needed to do. I give it 3.5.
Jesus, they let the goose in.
It gets
But
2
like,
thumbs up.
I was actually just talking about this like, earlier today about how Damian might cash in. So like, I think how all that fuckery is gonna happen is gonna be like, something's gonna happen where they gonna have the tag titles. They gonna probably hold them shits maybe like a month, 2 months to work where we believe that like, you know, Damian and Finn, like they got a good successful, you know, partnership going. They on the same page, you know, they kind of go down that believability train. But then JD McDonough is going to do something to fuck them over and make them lose the tag titles. And because Damien's going to see that and he's going to be like, all right, fuck all of that shit. That's going to be the catalyst to make Damien want to do his own thing. And that's going to make Damien either cash in and have one of them fuck Damien over. And he's gonna lose, or he's gonna successfully win, and that's how we get Finn and Damian feuding within the Judgment Day over the.
I think they have to lose the titles before they can feud.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. I think JD McDonough is gonna be the catalyst to how they lose them titles, and then because of that,
I don't know because
that's gonna spark Damian to want to cash in and be like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm not gonna.
I still want a belt, but he should cash in regardless.
They're gonna do a switcheroo. I'm telling you.
God, that's nasty work, and not in a good way.
Nasty work. All right, so how'd y'all? I mean, this was a lackluster main event, but it was fair.
Bro, this was the most charged I've seen Shinsuke Nakamura in a match in a good minute.
I actually like this is my favorite match of the night, but
I enjoyed it, bro.
I like the promo package that they were giving for Shinsuke. Like they legit made this
promo was better than the match.
The match was solid though.
Like, I was gonna say the match wasn't bad.
The match was definitely.
I don't know.
I'm not giving it a bad
Do you need them to like?
I mean, I was gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura is 43 years old. I think 43, 44.
There's going to be a part 2. I know that from the.
Well, he gets his match at Fastlane, so it won't be a rematch.
The goose is into the building. Jackie O, you got any say for this match? You like Shinsuke?
I really like it a lot, actually. In fact, I thought they told a really good story, and they started off old school, and they just put on a clinic. You know,
this is the first time in a while I felt New Japan Shinsuke in a ring.
Yeah, and I think that's what I
like. He felt legitimately
also,
evil.
I
there.
agree with you on that. Yes, yeah, like it was cool, and you know, he protected Seth. Because like that nigga is really, you know, he's hurt.
I was about to say, and he gets a bad rap from the John Cena suplex incident. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Shinsuke is one of the best to ever do
worker,
it. Man.
He's a clean worker, and
at least from the East.
Jackie O, what score do you give it?
Oh man, I don't like all that, but like I'll give it 3 thumbs up out of 5.
Fair. Menace, you got ups and downs. Scores.
I mean, overall, like it really wasn't too bad. Like it was a pretty solid paced match. It really wasn't like, you know, crazy bumps and nothing like that. You know, it went relatively smooth. It did what it needed to do. It kept me intrigued. It kept me in tune to the match. Like it was like a good 3.5.
Roman Reigns.
Give it a 3.5. It had some kinks in it that I didn't like, but 3.5. It was good.
Is crazy.
What did you not like about it?
What I didn't like about it, it was more of how it started. It was a slow start. Put it like that.
Okay. You mean like wrestling?
Yeah.
No, not wrestling. It's like you know how Rock and Hogan match.
You know,
had a slow start.
Feeling your opponent, or
what?
You know, feeling your opponent.
I do like Hill Shinsuke, but I just don't think he protects himself.
Like race psychology people, so
what? I don't like what?
Attitude Eric Goose.
No, it's not. It's not been the attitude. It's about more so of how the promos were fire. The promos and the video package was fire.
WWE production is always top tier.
They get the DeVry University niggas
for no reason.
I mean, I need some type of I need some type of stipulation with the next match. I need like a cage match or something.
He wants the last man standing match so he can break Seth's back. And
You
then
sound like Vince Russo, brother.
Vape, did you care about this match at all? Did you get it up, down, left, right?
I give it exactly what I gave what I gave Rhea and what's her name. I would tell you the truth, I was editing while that shit was going on. I was doing everything. I was doing anything but just actually having my eyes on.
He had it so he gives it background noise.
I gave it background noise.
That's a crazy grade. A crazy grade for a match background noise.
I'll give it to him. Like, bro, the things that caught my attention in that match was the anime beginning. You know what I'm saying? The entrances was that shit. I seen a little bit of the beginning. Then I think I was playing the forest or some shit, or I don't know what I was doing.
So it's Becky.
We know that
we need Becky to dethrone. We need Becky to dethrone Rhea. Okay, that's what we need.
Nah, that's crazy.
3 matches ago.
Hey, listen, I told you.
What's your take on Shinsuke?
Like I said, I felt a little spark of old Shinsuke there. He was very calculated. I noticed he didn't, and this is a credit to Seth too. Seth is so good in the ring that he can complement anyone's style. It doesn't matter if he's in there with a Roman Reigns or a Brock Lesnar or a Shinsuke Nakamura. Seth is going to work. I say this all the time, but Seth Rollins won Wrestler of the Year with a 76% loss rate. But it was a solid match. I'm intrigued to see what the final match is going to be. Are we going to get a big old Hell in a Cell? Are we going to get a no booking garbage match? But all in all, I give it a 3. Right there, middle of the road. Both of those guys are capable of a lot more, and hopefully we'll get it.
So real quick, did anybody watch All Out in its entirety?
I did.
I didn't watch it one bit.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Okay, so
CM Punk, you see that? See that? What happens?
I was about to say, when you get rid of CM
see what happens when you do that. See what?
I didn't pay for it though. I would have paid for it if CM Punk was on the card.
I'll go to the match of the night, in my opinion. So
let's talk about it. How Bryan Danielson is easily slotted in place of CM Punk.
So
wait. That happened before. It happened before.
I know.
Listen,
but it's becoming Tony's go-to move.
Versus Ricky Starks, the strap match, that was match of the night, hands down.
It was. I'm no one's gonna argue that. Bryan Danielson, Ricky Starks is fucking. That kid should be in the WWE. He deserves good production.
Oh, he was in there. He was in there.
I know more. He needs more than. MJF was technically in WWE at one point. I mean,
yeah, we know.
I was gonna say, but it was such a good match because the setup was corny for me. As soon as Ricky the Dragon Steamboat comes down and says, "Oh, you want a match with the Dragon?" I've never heard you call yourself the Dragon. Okay, Ricky, I'm just gonna be honest. And okay, it leads in. Bryan Danielson's back, freaking still got the arm wrapped up. I went back and watched the match a second time and he was telling the truth. Go back, watch the match. He does not use that injured arm for almost anything during that entire match. And I did not notice that the first time through. I didn't notice that he wasn't using that arm.
When I say they were slapping the fuck out of each other with
that strap. That strap, they wore each other out. And that finish, I don't know.
Was that the main event?
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit of the pervert in me, yo. I'm always there for someone to get choked out in the ring, bro.
No, this is the main event. Which was...
Fuck that. What we just showed you was the legitimate main event. Fuck, I can't.
Oh man, he hates that nigga.
Okay, so
I hate both of them niggas.
So we're gonna do this real quick.
John Moxley and Pockets.
Shout out to Pockets. So I got listen. If you all 5 of you are WWE okay, let me reiterate it. All 5 of you are indie wrestlers, right?
Okay.
You get presented these 5 contracts to go to 5 different promotions. Which contract are you taking? And I'm going to post the contracts up. So you can go to ROH. You get a 3-year contract, salary of $60K. You are a main eventer. You're mentored by Christopher Daniels and guaranteed a ROH championship run.
Can I be a little nitpicky? Can I just ask what era of Ring of Honor this is? Because they're for sure.
No, this is Tony Khan's Ring of Honor.
This is current Ring of Honor.
This is AEW of Honor.
Okay.
Option number 2 is Impact.
I knew that was coming.
$60K. You're in the X division. Your mentor is Tommy Jr., but you get creative freedom.
Oh, that means so much, though.
Okay, so option number 3. WWE, 5 years, $100K. You're in a developmental role with HBK as your mentor. So you get a 5x wage increase if called up. Okay. AEW contract, 3 years, $150K. You are a mid-carder with QT Marshall.
Oh my god!
You can work any indie.
Oh, why did you
So you're basically telling us if we sign with AEW, we're powerhouse Hobbs.
Or you can take the New Japan contract, 8 years, $100K, main eventer. You get Shibata as your mentor, and you will lead the Bullet Club.
Oh, my inner Mark is going stupid over leading the Bullet Club, though.
Jackie O, which contract are you taking?
WWE. What the fuck?
The E, baby.
We go to the E. Hollywood Ron Thompson. He's obviously a goddamn like that is like megastar written all over that. Y'all don't know about Hollywood Ron Thompson. Cameron does. So whatever.
So he's gonna be in NXT and
with HBK. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, hold on. HBK booking's only immaculate if you got a pussy. Let's be honest.
Even if he became Dolph Ziggler 2.0, he would still die a multimillionaire.
So we got one WWE contract signed. Menace, what contract are you signing?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Can I see that? Can I see the New Japan one more time?
New Japan.
8 years.
8 years.
8 years. They handing out slave deals over.
And they do hardstyle too. You may get paralyzed.
Guaranteed.
I need another. If you give me a bonus, like I'm leader of the Bullet Club, and I get to beat Okada, Tanahashi, and Minoru Suzuki at some point in time.
If I can basically be like Kenny Omega, then. See,
I don't know. You don't want to end up.
8 years is insane.
8 years is a crazy long time.
You live your life and you get millions of dollars working with the E.
You know what? I'm gonna have to just roll with WWE because I can build myself. I can build myself. I can build myself in developmental. Figure out my character, and if I get called up, I get 5 times my contract. So I'm making $500,000 just from a call up alone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can easily roll with that.
Strowman Reigns, what contract are you signing?
Let me see AEW contract here.
Oh, this fuck nigga. Of course you will.
AEW 3 years,
QT Marshall. That's your fucking mentor.
But you can still work at indie promotion.
In the world.
Let me see Ray got out.
You wasn't paying attention to none of these fucking contracts.
I was. Christopher Daniels
is like respectable. Like that nigga will teach you.
I'm gonna go with WWE because HBK.
Yeah, you were gonna take it anyway. Vape.
Yeah, I was gonna take it because Shawn White was my idol.
Vape. Oh my god, he's taking an 8-year boy.
I'm taking him 8 years, bro. I'm being 8 years in fucking Japan, and I'm a Bullet Club leader, and I'm a main eventer. So guarantee my 8 years. I'm going to WWE anyway.
Exactly. Word.
I feel that.
But
I'm gonna put in my work. I'm gonna watch One Piece. I'm gonna be in every fucking Japanese club.
You gonna see Vape in it. You gonna see Vape main event the Tokyo Dome.
I was gonna say that's the thing. I need to be. If you can guarantee me a Atlanta over Okada,
your body's gonna be so fucked
I'm making a whole black Bullet Club.
Crazy.
You got to remember, hey, one of the founding members of the Bullet Club is black. Shout out Bad Luck Fale.
It's gonna be all black Bullet Club. Straight. It's gonna
Bad
be
Luck Fale, the originator.
I was gonna say.
Afro comment. You gonna take your Japanese bias, or you gonna do?
I'm removing my Japanese bias and the faith in myself that I can talk Tony Khan out of way more than 150K before it's all said and done.
You taking the AEW contract?
I'm taking the AEW contract because I know Tony Khan is a weak-willed little guy, and I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna politic my way all the way.
You're gonna be a 5-time TNT champion.
Nigga, I'm gonna be an EVP before it's all said and done. Fuck you talking about? I'm getting the Buckaroos up out of there.
Oh,
You said I'm getting the Buckaroos out
Judgment
of
Day and
here.
SmackDown.
I'm telling you, I would go to the AEW just because I know I'm gonna get more money than that out of Tony Khan before it's all said and done.
He called him a bitch, just like Eric Bischoff.
Bruh, I'm just saying.
He's like, oh, yeah.
And then if he tries to fire me, he's racist. What are we talking about? Come on.
Well, you see what he did to Sonny Kisses.
Is the
Hey,
WWE
so he was no, he let that contract expire though. He didn't get her up out. He didn't
But he forgot who started his company. Forgot about who started his company. He's one of the founding.
Listen, all right. So this is the part we're gonna do a tournament. We're not doing the move. We're judging the name of the finisher alone. Who has the better finishing name? Okay, we got it. We understand.
Okay.
What?
Not judging the finisher. You're judging the name.
No. That wasn't a what as what you said. It was a what as in what the fuck is this about? So go ahead.
Well, we gotta make content, so I'm creating.
Yeah, I bet. Okay.
Okay, the Rock Bottom versus the Midnight Hour. Which is the better name?
Midnight Hour. That sounds so
Rock
horrible.
Rock Bottom.
The
Rock Bottom.
Midnight Hour, really? Jesus.
I love the Midnight Express though.
Midnight Hour
Rock-
sound like how
okay.
old man say you gotta go.
We got 32
Man, it's
names.
about that
So
Midnight Hour.
Rock Bottom clear. So we got Freak Accident versus the Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, bruh.
What is it?
The Freak
Sharpshooter.
Accident.
Freak accident.
Like, someone dies in that.
Whose move was the freak accident? I don't even remember. What
Lars
that was.
Sullivan had the
I
Freak
would say Lars Sullivan.
Oh yeah, okay, no.
What was it?
yeah,
What was it in?
no.
Lars Sullivan,
Sullivan's
the gay porn
Freak
star.
Accident. Oh my god.
We're going
Okay,
off
so-
to how it sounds. Like it's a freak
He
accident.
is. What?
Someone dies. So yeah. Oh my god.
Freak Accident versus the Sharpshooter. I'm going Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
I'm going Sharpshooter as well.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter clears. Okay.
Okay.
So we got the Magic Killer versus the 5-star Frog Splash.
5-star Frog Splash.
Magic Killer.
Five-star
Frog
Splash.
Oh,
The magic killer because it kills magic.
Hold on.
I would say it kills
Okay.
magic.
That shit
This
sounds
is
great on a
better
comic
than
book.
one
But
at a time.
wrestling,
Jackie O.
like,
nigga, wrestling is a real life comic book.
I
What are we talking-
understand. I understand
Hold
that too.
on. Jackie
But
O,
that
you got Magic
sounds like
Killer.
the Minotaur comic book.
We're
like
going off the fact
the
that
Minotaur
what the
comic
word
book.
sounds like, not who's using the goddamn move.
Right, we know.
So,
Dang.
so you're killing magic. How the fuck can you even do that? That's
I don't
ridiculous.
know. I
Minutes,
killing
you got-
magic.
minutes,
I don't
you got
know. I
5-star
just like
Frog
some more 5-star.
Yeah,
You
the
got-
5-star Frog Splash because that means
Afro
that
County
it's
got
not just
5-star
known
Frog
as-
Splash.
But
No, Magic Killer.
Magic Killer. Goose, you got 5-star Frog Splash.
5-star Frog Splash.
You're a piece of shit. That's why.
Vape,
I
what
love
do you
Goose,
got?
Never mind.
I said 5-star Frog Splash.
Yo, it was damn.
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
gotta
my
get
four.
the frog. I mean, look. House rules.
We'll do 5-star Frog Splash. I
Yeah,
don't want
there you
to
go.
insert myself.
There you
The
go.
He was afraid of the tie.
final Flash versus Lion Tamer.
Final Flash.
Lion Tamer.
Final Flash.
Well, I had to go
Lion
Lion
Tamer.
Tamer because you
Lion
can
Tamer.
tame lions.
All right,
Yeah.
Lion Tamer gets the win.
You can finally flash somebody if that's your prerogative.
I mean, I
Muscle-
don't know. Like, you mean like you flash your dick and you get killed after that?
Jesus
I don't-
Christ.
No, I think
I don't know.
It should be-
That's
the
not usually
final
what happens
plan.
when I flash
All right,
my dick.
first and foremost, pause, and then the next
I
round, Muscle Buster versus the Neutralizer.
Muscle Buster.
Neutralizer.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
neutralizer.
The
'cause, like, I
neutralizer
mean,
kind of
what does that mean? What
That
are you
should just
doing to me?
roll off the tongue solid. The neutralizer.
It's just a God style pile driver, though.
Well,
But
we
what
ain't
are
talking
you
about the movie.
neutralizing?
We're not
We ain't talking about the movie.
I know. Okay.
Vape,
But I still said Muscle Buster.
Let's
I
go.
mean, I ain't gonna front muscle, but that does sound like a gay sex.
Bruh. Nigga, you want your muscles busted, huh?
crazy.
I
All right,
mean,
so-
I'm into that. That's cool.
So
Exactly.
Neutralizer gets the win.
What?
Savage.
3 people said the Neutralizer, did it not?
Yeah, I'm still with this neutralizer. Yeah.
All right, so the fuck. Samoan Spike versus the Jackhammer.
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 Yeah, I'm
Jackhammer.
sorry.
The Jackhammer.
I don't know why you even said Jackhammer because we're gonna go with
Oh shit, Paul Heyman, LA Knight.
let's not do that. Let's not
The
do that.
skull crushing finale
no
versus
spoilers,
sweet
I'm
chin
scared.
music.
Sweet chin music.
Versus what now?
Skull crushing finale.
finale versus sweet chin music.
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta go skull crushing finale.
This is
I
all,
do
these all
too.
sound like sex maneuvers now.
They do. The
I'm
Samoan
taken out of
Spike.
context.
Simone Spike is crazy. So,
I'm going
sweet chin music.
I'm going sweet chin music.
I do
Vape.
like sweet chin music because that it's just it's fun. It's
Vape, you're the deciding factor.
Huh?
Sweet chin music, skull crushing finale.
Sweet chin music. Sweet
Check
chin
that
music.
chin. Here, taste the sweet chin
Alright.
music real fast.
Taste the sweet
Arc-
chin- sweet
Let's
chin music.
RKO or end the days.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the only move.
End the
I
days.
knew it was ultimate before I.
well,
heard- I
what does
actually seen it.
RKO stand for?
I don't know.
Randall
Keith
Orton.
For Randy Knockout.
Are we,
I'm just saying
Randy
for,
Keith-
just for the words.
Randall
We-
Keith
Randy
Orton.
Knockout.
We have to go with yes, it does stand for Randall Keith Orton. I'm just saying
Oh,
because
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not
Well,
using this
end the
as
day
their
clears.
goddamn move. But I will say it has to be end of days because I mean
Yeah,
that's-
EOD is definitely a
all right,
better
end
move.
the day clears.
and it's also one of the most protected moves we've ever seen in wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, F5 versus Big Bang Catastrophe.
F5.
Ooh.
F5.
F5.
Big Bang Catastrophe's doing too much.
Yeah, that is an F5 definitely.
Damn, F5 clears. Yo,
Ah,
Big Bang
damn,
Catastrophe.
I don't know.
All right.
Big
Well,
Bang
yeah, because
Catastrophe
an
is
F5
fire.
tornado.
But you said it's not over the move.
If you
No,
say
the-
F5,
the name
F5
itself,
tornado.
Big
So,
Bang
so
is
old school,
holy shit.
old school versus old school. Tombstone Power Driver versus Stone Cold Stunner.
Tombstone Pile Driver.
I
Tombstone.
agree. I agree.
That's 3
Just-
for Tombstone.
By straight
All
house
you needed
sound.
was 3. Black Mass versus the Bitter End.
Black Mass.
Black
Black
Mass.
Mass.
Black Mass clears.
Yeah, I got you on that.
South of Heaven versus Claymore Kick.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's actually
Claymore.
that's a deeper one.
The
South of Heaven. I like South of Heaven. That's a
I
great
like
name
South
for
of
a
Heaven
choke
a lot.
slam.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
great name
really
for a
like South of
movie.
Heaven.
South of Heaven
of Heaven.
clears. Kill Switch versus One Final Beat.
Oh.
Kill switch.
Straight up.
Kill
All
switch.
beast, no penetration.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I know I'm going with One Final Beat because shout
I
out
kinda-
Johnny Wrestling.
I kind of like One Final Beat. I'm not gonna.
One Final Beat is fire.
It sounds like a pervert's last breath. So I'm always
Who finishing move is that?
This is the last
Johnny
one.
One
Gargano.
Final
finishing
Beat,
move
Johnny
is that?
Gargano's.
Johnny
Oh,
Gargano. Vape, One Final Beat or Kill Switch?
I said kill switch.
All right, Kill
Alright.
Switch moves on. Styles Clash, Coup de Grace.
Styles
Coup de
Clash.
The
Styles
Styles
Clash.
sounds clean.
Oh
Styles
man,
Clash
no
clears.
one plays Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. Okay.
Hold on. I
said
play
Coup de
Dungeons and Dragons once
So
a week.
I got one. I got Scorpion Death Drop versus the Wing Clipper.
Ooh, wing clip.
The wing
Not
clipper.
about the moves though. Not about the moves. So
No,
Scorpion
no,
Death.
like,
Yeah,
I
the
like,
Scorpion
Wing
Death
I
Drop.
like
Clipper
the way
is
it
fire.
says wing clipper. I like
But
that. a lot.
the wing clipper sound.
I
that
really like the way
Scorpion
wing
Death
clipper
Drop
sounds.
sound like
I
you
really
about
like
to
the
die,
way, the way you
But
said it.
alliteration. Scorpion Death Drop.
I know. I love
Alliteration.
I love alliteration.
So
too.
Wing Clipper
However,
clears.
Wing clipper. We'll see.
There's
No,
something about
I mean,
the way
it don't
it
clear. 'Cause I
sounds.
said
The
Scorpion
wing
Death Drop, but it
clipper,
won.
Hold on.
Well,
we got
Strowman.
2 Wing Clippers and 2 Scorpion Death Drop. Goose, what are you picking?
Wing clipper.
All right, so Wing Clipper clears.
The Clippers have it.
All right, Sister Abigail or From the Heavens.
All right,
From the heavens.
Sister Abigail.
Sister
From the
Abigail.
heavens. From
All
the
right, so
heavens.
now we got
Why?
one
Like who the fuck is Sister Abigail in this context?
Who the
She's
fuck
a
is
bad
this?
bitch that might
Like,
Yeah.
might show up
like
at the
walking through,
window.
like, Sister Abigail.
I ain't gonna pray. If you didn't say that to me,
Jackie-O,
Sister Abigail
which one
gonna
you
come for
picking?
you.
Sister
What?
Abigail or From the Heavens?
What? Why would I even do? I don't even know who Sister Abigail is. That sounds
Alright,
like
so
a
From
crazy
the
sad
Heavens.
white girl. Obviously.
Menace,
Somebody came up to me like,
From
yo,
the heavens.
from the heavens.
Goose,
This is from Sister
Oh
Abigail.
shit! I'm scared.
Sister Abigail.
Exactly. Yeah. See,
From the version from this
that was
is
a
from
good way to
Sister
phrase
Abigail.
it.
Like,
Wait, which one you choosing?
what? Oh, I'm from the heavens, bro. I ain't.
All right, From the Heavens clears. All right, next round. Styles Clash, 5-star Frost Splash.
Styles Clash.
5-star
Mm.
frog splash.
Oh
Style
God.
That's actually kind of a tough one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you got to put it in the context of an anime at this point. So, Styles Clash. Yeah, probably Styles Clash.
All right, Styles Clash clears. Sweet Chin Music, Kill Switch.
Kill switch.
Sweet Chin Music.
Sweet Chin Music.
You just put it right exactly where it needs to be on her face.
Kill Vape, which one you choosing? When we get this nigga's attention.
What are y'all thoughts on the Brawling Brutes?
Pete Dunne needs to be on his own and be Pete Dunne again.
Gabe, you got Sweet Chin Music or Kill Switch?
Whew. That is hard. That's a hard choice. I'm gonna have to go Sweet Chin Music.
You had Sweet Chin Music?
Yeah, like
I
I
had Sweet
said,
Chin Music.
I thought that was a sweet name before I even watched wrestling.
Afro Kami, what you got?
I had Kill Switch.
Menace.
I had Sweet Chin Music.
All right, Sweet Chin Music clears. That's fine.
Oh man, that's fine. You seem upset about that.
No, South of Heaven or Black Mass?
Black Man.
South of Heaven.
Black Mass.
Oh yeah, Black Mask,
I
bro.
like the Black Mask.
Black Mass clears. F5 Wing Clipper.
That's
Oh,
fine.
we got Jets against each other. Well, all the Wing Clipper against the Jet.
Yeah. Damn, that's hard actually.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going with F5.
They both, one can kill the other one.
I mean, if an F5 gets its wings clipped, it's done.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You know?
And F5 just that shit just sounds like a final boss move. You know what I'm saying?
It
Sounds like a-
F5
sounds like a tornado.
But I'm going Wing Clipper for the sake of logic.
I'm gonna go F.
Yeah,
I
I have to go
F5.
Wing Clipper because a Wing Clipper would like literally destroy an F5.
Jackie O.
Wing Clipper.
F5 is a tornado. F5.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I thought we were talking about.
It is a tornado, but like also, I
thought it was an airplane.
Well, one or the other. Vape, you had to decide and vote.
Where? On between
F5 or Wing Clipper?
F5.
F5 moves on.
I'm not gonna lie. In the context of it being a tornado, that slaps a lot harder.
Because I think that's why, because he's spinning them off.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
complete and total sense. My brain was just trying to be super logical. It was like, isn't an F5 an airplane?
Sharpshooter or Rock Bottom?
Oh,
Sharpshooter.
rock bottom because we all hit there at some point.
You gotta be a
Oh.
straight shooter. You gotta be a sharpshooter. You gotta be a sharpshooter to qualify to be a sniper.
now my
Hey,
scumbag side needs me to stay on the rock bottom. So
I mean, I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
my gimmick at the end of the day.
And if that's what you're doing to somebody, it's like,
Vape and Menace is on y'all.
I'm gonna go rock bottom.
Rock Bottom clears, I guess. Nasty. Tombstone from the heavens.
Tombstone.
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 oh man, that's sad. This is
Tombstone
another one
clear.
that's like a
Yeah, give me
duality.
Tombstone.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say.
a duality, man. Like, that's
Well,
fucked up,
listen.
man.
If you end up with a tombstone, hopefully you're on your way to the heaven.
Hey, let's go with that. Then. Let's go with that.
Neutralizer or Lion Tamer?
Lion Tamer.
Tamer.
Yeah, Lion's Hammer. Just
Lion
sounds
Tamer.
badass. It just sounds badass.
Did I miss one? Oh, I did miss one. End of Days or Jackhammer?
In the
Yeah,
days.
dude.
Hammer. I'm sorry. All right, well, Jackhammer, because
Give me
I'm
the
not
end
gonna
of
lie,
days.
Jackhammer.
I can never stop laughing at that fucking name. So whatever. Let's go.
Here, take the jackhammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Afro
I-
Kami,
I-
End of
That's
Days or
definitely
Jackhammer?
somebody's stage name, no doubt about it. There's definitely somebody
That's
in
like,
the
that sound
industry.
like, word sounds more like a porn. That sound like a porn name.
John the
Oh, that's
Jackhammer.
what I was talking about. I
That's
wanna say wrestler.
Jackhammer Johnson.
I was gonna say I was talking when I said performer. That's what I
That would
meant.
be racist, but sexual.
So hold on. End of Days or Jackhammer? Afro Kami.
End of days.
All right, End of
Oh
Days
yeah,
moves on.
EOD is going over.
All right, F5 or all right, F5 or End of Days?
Ooh. End of days
F5.
again for me.
Well, you reach your end of your days with F5 if you're going to the
You
tornado.
could. F5 could be the end of your
That
days.
could
That's
also
for
be the
damn
end of your
sure.
days, and also F5 is pretty sweet. I don't know.
Which one are
man.
we choosing?
That's hard.
I'm choosing
That's
F5.
a tough one.
We know.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I'm gonna go F5.
Well, I went into days, so
Who we missing? We got two.
like,
Jackie O, which one you pick?
I said F5.
All right, F5 clears. Black Mass or Rock Bottom?
Black Mass.
Black Mass.
Black
I
Mass.
think Black Mass. Yeah, Black Mass is probably gonna get over.
All right, clears.
Everything.
Styles Clash, Tombstone.
Oh,
Tombstone.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not abandoning.
yeah, it has to be Tombstone.
All right,
I'm
Tombstone
not
is
abandoning
cleared.
it now.
Yeah,
We're almost done. Sweet Chin Music, Lion Tamer.
Sweet
Sweet
Chin
Chin
Music.
Music.
Sweet Chin Music.
Jeez, clears. All right, we're in. Actually, we're. Shit. Can I? Thank you. We're in the semifinals, actually.
You're gonna get mad because Sweet Chin Music probably gonna win.
I am going to be mad. Black Mass, Tombstone.
Oh, this is
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
I know. I don't know,
I
man. But
I gotta
Black
rip the
Mass.
band-aid off Tombstone.
I'm gonna have to go against Take on this. I'm gonna have to go Black Mass.
Yeah,
I
Black
never go
Mass,
against
man.
Taker. Never.
Holy shit.
Vape is
I
on
don't
you.
know what that is. That's scary.
Tombstone.
Let's
Damn.
go.
Hey, let's go. All right.
So Sweet Chin Music, F5.
Sweet Chin Music.
Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
This is so poetic, though. Just let it happen.
He's so mad.
I'm not
Uh,
no.
I'm gonna have to go with F5. F5 can enter Sweet Chin.
All right, wrap it up. The finals: Tombstone, Pile Driver, Sweet Chin Music.
Tombstone Pile Driver.
Sweet Chin Music.
I gotta go Sweet Chin.
Sweet Chin Music.
No.
All right, Sweet Chin Music is the best finishing name of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we ain't got no pedigree or nothing.
That is crazy that the
If
pedigree
you would
wasn't
put
in there.
pedigree in there, that actually would have probably been gotten
I'm
over.
surprised.
I think the
Spear,
pedigree
I'm
is-
surprised Spear wasn't in it.
The word, the definition of the word is just.
But we can always do another one.
I was gonna say there's so many finisher
No, for sure.
names.
The Batista
We can always do
bomb.
another one. My personal
That
one
could be
that
the champion.
hold. I think the one I personally think I hold one final beat. I think that's just super fire. to
I
me.
love one
That
final
is a
beat.
great. Yeah,
But
that's
it's
a great-
Tombstone for me, man. I'm an Undertaker stand through and through. We share a birthday and everything.
I don't know. The one was my shit too.
Your teeth
No,
going
the
cold.
one
I'm
is-
why.
The one. What Billy Gunn was doing. That old
Yeah.
Billy. What he tried to get over.
I always think about the famouser when I think
Hey,
about Billy Gunn.
The one and only.
Totally honest.
When he was the
coldest
one and
finish-
the one Billy Gunn. That he had that
The-
move. The one. That's a good name for it, the one. Like this.
The
The one.
coldest
You are the
finish
one.
move
This is the one. Like this
You
move is the
finna get the
one.
one.
Y'all remember the Shatter Machine?
The Shatter Machine is a
That
good,
shit-
but
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
the Magic
Shatter
Killer is.
Machine
The
is
Shatter
fire.
Machine.
Shatter
Shatter
Machine
Machine
is
is
the
top tier name.
Yes,
in,
Shatter Machine is
Or
top
you could do
tier.
the Devastation device
3D.
or the big ending.
the demolition device.
3D.
3D.
3D was 3D's always
Uh,
a classic.
Batista bomb
The-
for sure is a solid one.
I
You
don't
can-
like
you
the
can-
bomb because it
I
has
don't
his name
know.
in
I
it.
felt like that was.
You see, I don't mind the fact that it's got the name in it because it worked for Batista. You know what I'm saying? It's like as simple, as simplistic as it is, it's still like this
That's like-
motherfucker's gonna
that's like
slam
adding-
him down as hard as you can. Like I believe that.
You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
you know who I hate but has a fire fucking finishing name? Goddamn John Moxley. Death Rider is an amazing finisher name.
He calls it the Death Rider, and
Oh,
he
he-
calls it
he changed
what's
it.
the
He
other?
Dirty
changed it
D.
from-
The paradigm. It's the paradigm
Yeah.
shift.
The
If
paradigm
it's,
shift
if it's
is
not a full
S tier,
suplex,
bro.
if it's just
Go to
the,
sleep.
if it's just a swinging up DDT, it's the goddamn
It's like-
paradigm
like-
shift. But if he
What about
turns it
go to
over
sleep?
into the suplex, it's a Death
GTS.
Rider.
Go to sleep.
GTS is top tier.
Listen, we can always do another one. I'll add
Skull.
Uh,
Oh, whoa.
I'll
Skull
add the
Crash finale?
Rainmaker.
The
I'll add
Rainmaker is. Ugh.
listen, I'll add the Rainmaker as Destino.
Bruh.
Fire.
Destiny. Shout out to fucking Tetsuya Naito, who's put on 2 match of the year candidates so far this year, in my
I'll
opinion.
add Will Ospreay's joint too, because that's fire.
Yo, the Hidden Blade, or
Blade
the Oz,
is
the Oz Cutter's good too. I
Bro,
like the
that
Hidden
shit is
Blade.
god tier. The Hidden
Hot-
Blade.
Hidden
that move
Blade is
amazing.
a sick ass name for a sick ass.
Razor's Edge. Dude.
Razor's
Razor's
Edge is
Edge.
top
No, I
tier.
ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
Even like that's
yeah.
even regarding to his life, That's
Razor's
fucking
edge.
crazy, dog. Like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
walked the razor's
I'm
edge
not-
till the
Exactly.
end.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's poetic.
Razor's
I'm
edge.
not gonna lie. The curb
I mean, if
stomp
we-
for Seth Rollins, that shit is
Yeah,
perfect
the
for that
curb
fucking move.
stomp fucking
That shit absolutely makes
You can't
sense
say
for the
that no
name
more.
of
It's,
that
it's the
move.
stomp now.
fuck that. It's
I would
always the
never, I
curb
would
stomp.
never disrespect the curb stomp. It's
Because
the curb
McMahon
stomp.
saw
Listen,
it.
No,
we
wait, the
definitely
FU.
have
The
a part.
FU.
The FU is
Oh, the F.
sometimes it's just so
FU.
simple that it works.
Whoa,
The
the
FU.
playmaker.
And I know,
The
and I know.
playmaker.
Ooh, the playmaker is kid.
That's a shitty fucking. I'm
It's
sorry.
a shitty
I
move.
No,
I
playmaker
refuse
is
to let that in
fire,
here.
bro.
No,
I,
that's
I
a
know
shitty
there's, I
move.
know there's an asterisk on them, but you know the crippler crosses. Like,
No, I love the A.
Dominator. The
I don't know.
Dominator.
You can't use that. I don't know if you can use that.
The crippler cross. It's the label lock now. It's not the
That's
crippler
awful.
crossface anymore.
What
It's the
about, what
label
about, what
lock.
about the Dominator?
Brian Danielson switched it.
That's kind of
The
funny.
Dominator.
what you say, B?
I said Farouk, the Dominator.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The
Dominator
clothesline from
solid.
hell.
The Dominator.
If-
Hey,
D'Lo
I ain't gonna
Brown.
lie.
If I put this name in the next one, the Diamond Cutter is winning. Like, come on.
Bruh, I was gonna say the
Yeah.
diamond cutter is
That's
fire.
Or you could put it. You could put in D'Lo Brown join the lowdown.
It cuts
Yeah.
down.
The lowdown.
Lowdown's losing in the first round. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the lowdown's
Yeah.
gonna.
You could put in.
Because if you switch it
put,
around, hey, if you switch it around, it's the down low.
Sky high before you put the
Love
low
him,
down.
love him.
Sky high.
Exactly. That's also still used. Like,
You could put. You could put down the. You could put down the Pearl River plunge.
The
No, the Pepsi plunge, bruh. The
The move
Pepsi
might be kind
plunge.
of weak.
I'm
but
not-
I'ma be
hey, I might
honest,
go
the
play
blunt
because
force
you're
trauma,
straight
that
edge.
shit kind
That's
of goes
gay.
crazy.
Blunt
double
force trauma
arm
goes
DDT.
hard.
The blunt
double
force
arm
trauma
What?
goes crazy.
The one thing, oh, you know what? This will be one of the only rubs I'll ever pause. Pause ahead of time. One of the only rubs I'd ever give the Bucks. The Indie Taker is a hell of a fucking name.
Yeah, that's just fire. The
That was
Meltzer
good
driver
ball,
is-
The one winged angel.
Oh,
Call it
the
that
one-winged
jump.
angel, the one-winged fairy.
Yeah, they're on the way.
not gonna be a fairy, yo.
One way angel go hard. I'm not.
Yeah, one-winged. But that
Oh,
it
don't
does. I
forget.
don't know. Does it go hard if you're not like a fucking '90s kid that played Final
Goose,
Fantasy
don't
VII?
forget Goose. You know you hate the
True.
name, the coffin drop. I do like
Oh, I do like
that
I like the
Weak
coffin
ass
drop.
finisher. Okay. Here,
Hey,
let
it
me.
is
Yeah,
low-
he
it is
fucked his
low
back.
effort.
He fucked his back up for doing it. Okay, so there you go.
Hey, but listen,
Coffin drop
as
somewhere
much
else.
crazy shit as he does, I listen. If he wants to have a lazy finisher, as long as he can still fucking cannonball himself into the guardrails from the fucking ring, whatever.
Yeah,
Because that's all I
That
want
weak
to see.
ass
As long as I
finisher.
can
He's
see.
tearing his body apart.
Darby Allin's the only person who should be doing dives in wrestling because
And
he
don't
commits.
forget
The twist of fate. Okay,
Ooh.
you go twist of fate.
Twist
Oh,
of Fate is
wait.
crazy.
The Last Symphony.
The Last Symphony should be up there. Listen, when I do this, when I put this name in there, it should be no less than the semifinals. Total elimination.
Total elimination. Okay, I gotta remember we're taking the move out of it.
Stink
though.
face. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Oh,
another
stink
one.
face is
That- that-
hot.
I know we
Probably,
talked about. we
No,
talked
thank
about, like,
you.
it's got the
Bruh,
name,
the
but
Bronco
but
Oh
Buster.
God.
The bank statement.
The Bronco Buster, bro.
No.
The Bronco
bank
Buster
statement
is
is
nasty
pretty
work in the best way.
Hey,
That's
booking.
probably the nastiest
In the best
signature
way.
move of all time.
Shout out
You
X.
gonna put that? You gonna put that
Hey.
haluva kick in there?
Oh, Helluva kick is.
That's
No,
just
well,
nasty.
you have to
I'm
say
sorry.
you have to say it like hell of a kick. You can't say haluva kick. Hell of
No,
a
it's
kick.
Helluva kick though.
Well, if for terms of hell of a kick. That's what
I
it
mean,
is.
No,
we
it's
could put
Haluva.
Panama Sunrise. It sounds like a good drink.
I like the fact they say haluva,
Yeah.
but like haluva is not a word.
It is if you're from Quebec.
It's a play on words.
Oh shit, I love that.
Did we say the clothesline from hell? That shit.
Oh.
That shit. Clothesline.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
the
like-
buckshot
yeah,
lariat.
yeah,
I'm gonna give Hanger his flowers, even
No,
though
fuck
it's the
that.
Maverick.
Yeah, he's
It's the Maverick lariat. It's the Maverick lariat now, but the buckshot lariat is a better name than the Maverick lariat.
Fuck the hang.
And the kind of vice.
Oh,
I
kinda
do
like
like the
it, not
Anaconda
gonna lie.
Vice for sure. I like the Anaconda Vice.
So now we turn on Coquina Clutch.
oh, the Coquina Clutch is always. Shout out Joe. Samoa Joe versus MJF inbound. That's gonna be a slapper.
The bank statement. That's a clean ass name.
Yeah, the bank statement is very utilitarianistic, but it fits.
Yes, and also the figure eight.
Ooh.
The manhandle slam.
The man,
that will not be on there.
We got to do a thing with the worst draft.
the Riptide, yo. The Riptide is.
So next week we will do top 10 worst finishers, and not just the name, just the worst.
Just overall worst.
Worst.
It's got to be the.
Yep.
No, fuck that. No,
Yeah,
the Cobra,
hold on.
the Cobra
And I
made
will-
JTG
No,
have
stop.
a seizure.
That
Okay,
shit is not,
respect
dog.
that
Hold
movie.
on. I will defend this next week. The Wasteland is worse than the Cobra. I'll defend it.
Yo,
No. You know what's worse? You know what's worse than the Cobra? You know what's worse than the Cobra? You know what's worse than the Wasteland? The Playmaker.
Nothing.
That movie
No,
was bad.
I like the Playmaker.
Nah,
you're hurting yourself doing the move. What the fuck are you
Well,
doing?
we're talking about the name, not the
Wasteland
fucking
is
movie.
terrible.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair
Wait,
enough.
Wasteland
There's
Wasteland
nothing
is
worse than
Eat
the
defeat.
Cobra.
I just thought about that. Eat defeat.
Eat
Wait,
Defeat
hold
is
on.
bad.
Wait.
Eat Defeat is
We
bad.
forgetting all about Naomi's ass to the face bullshit.
Yeah, but
Wow.
The rear view.
The rear view.
So
You see how
the
big her
rear view.
ass is? That's
Yeah.
blunt
Come
force
on, bro.
trauma.
Hey, y'all see Eddie? You see Eddie fucking what's his face? Put her through a table.
that's awesome.
I love seeing
You
goddamn
need to
I
tell
love
me,
seeing that.
look, I will shit on the Wasteland.
Eddie Edwards. Yeah, it was Eddie Edwards that put her through the table.
I forgot about that. I forgot his
Wasteland.
name. I can't take it. Yeah,
Well,
terrible.
Well, you might as well put the bull hammer out there somewhere.
The
Bull
bull
hammer
hammer.
arrow.
The,
The bull
bruh,
hammer
the burning
no,
hammer.
The bull hammer is clean. I ain't gonna lie. The bull hammer is kind of soft.
is better than Wasteland.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. It's for sure better than.
They
I
had to
feel-
give him a
I
new
don't know,
finisher.
man. I feel like Wasteland could be a. I don't know. Why do you hate Wasteland as a name?
So
Wasteland
bad.
is
It's not
good,
but-
it's a slam.
It's
It's
very.
a
like
slam.
wind up.
It's very
The movie
wind
was
up.
dystopian.
terrible. It's just a rollover slam off the
He
shoulder.
just,
Well,
he just
we're
winds
talking
up
about the
an
name,
asshole.
not the
It's like,
move.
wow.
Oh,
No, I thought we was
you want me to tell you another week? You want me to tell you another weak move?
Oh,
The
Wasteland.
angle slam. That is a weak move.
All
That
right,
move is
we don't
trash.
touch it.
What?
You're
Alright.
done.
No,
You're
the
done.
angle slam is timeless.
You're
What's wrong
done.
with you?
Nah, angle slam is
Like,
solid.
cut his
You're
mic
done.
off.
Angle
Fuck
slam is
on.
classic. You're done. You're out of here. You're done.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're done.
This fucking nigga.
We're not
Anyway,
gonna talk
that
ill
was
about
funny.
the angle slam. You're done. All right. So next week, worst finishers, not by name, but just the move.
All right, yeah.
How
'cause,
dare you remove me?
The chick
You
kick.
said the angle slam was bad. You're fucking.
I was gonna say, come on, you saying the angle slam is bad is crazy. He slams you at a crazy
Really?
ass angle, and his
I need you
name's
to shut
Kurt.
the hell up for the immediate future.
How dare you disrespect me like that?
You disrespected yourself.
Talking
You-
that on
you-
the angle
you
slam is
disrespect-
wild.
You disrespect me by saying the angle slam is good. That's not good. It's not a good finisher.
His name is Kurt Angle, and he slams you at a wild ass angle. It's an
Oh,
angle
okay.
slam all
Okay.
the way
What
in.
I
was
don't
it
think he
before?
got it.
Was it before
I don't
he
think
was
that's
addicted to the painkillers or after?
Hey, Perk
Okay.
Angle
Now we
is a
turn on
beautiful
Perk Angle?
time in
Perk
wrestling.
Angle's a
Kurt
Gabe
Angle was the
Sapolsky-
greatest. Yo, hell,
Gabe
the greatest
Sapolsky
race.
booked his
Now,
ass off with Perk Angle.
Now, let me tell you
He felt
something.
nothing.
Let me
So
tell you
hold
something.
on, hold on, real quick, before you rant, just hush. Do y'all want to do worst finishing moves, or you want to do best nicknames?
Worst finishing move.
Worst
Yeah,
finishing
yeah,
move would be more
'cause that's-
fun.
I thought best nickname. Listen,
There's some
the
fucking-
cerebral. Listen, the
Cerebral
cerebral.
Assassin,
Moonsault.
The cerebral assassin versus.
the god of pro wrestling.
Like, come on.
The Viper versus the rattlesnake.
Hey,
not the-
when you get
no,
to bruh,
don't
the
say the
Viper,
rattlesnake.
the legend
No.
killer.
The,
The Legend Killer was
bionic,
good,
the
man.
bionic redneck versus
Oh,
the
the
legend.
bionic
Like,
redneck
come
is
on.
nasty.
Like, come on. That's
But
the
here's
most
it.
nickname,
So
the
here's-
bionic
here's the thing.
redneck.
So-
That takes a bit.
Daddy
what I'm
ass,
saying-
bruh.
so what
Daddy
I'm saying-
ass.
So what I'm saying is, what angle are you talking about? Because young Kurt Angle, he would slam you in
I'm talking about all
a
Kurt
different
Angles.
angle slam. Now, Perk Angle just gave you a Samoa drop, okay? So at the end of the day,
But Perk Angle might hit you with a random fucking swanton
Angle
off the
hit you with a
stage.
move off the top of
Perk
the
Angle
key.
was doing the most, yo. He
Nah, he really was doing the
Hey, y'all niggas ever
Now,
been
now,
off of
now.
Perk? You might think you can
did
hit
I
them
like
moves.
the development? Did I like the development of his character after he became bald? He became more vicious. I'll give him that. instead
When he
of
wanted
being
when
the
he
cut.
wanted to, when he you talking about when he wanted to have the bestiality sex with Burger T's wife?
All right, we don't need to talk about that.
He
No,
said it.
That's literally what
Yeah,
he
like-
said.
That's
I'm
literally
talking
what he
about-
said.
I know.
That's
At the-
We don't.
what the man
I
said.
said we don't need to talk.
But we
about
can log off. We can log off with that. That's fine. But tune in next week. More wrestling talk.